Well, all right, guys, it's finally done. I've had a heck of a season so far. This has been been tough. Been tough for me to get out here. Been tough for me to see good bucks. You know, if I could see every one of the bucks the next year that I seen this year, we'll be in good shape. But a bunch of 2.5-year-old bucks just haven't seen much at all. So getting a little anxious, getting a little ready, and of course we got duck season on our heels here. So today we come out here. It's the 13th of November, second morning of gun season. It's been 15 degrees all morning. Had a heavy frost on the ground. I got set up by myself this morning, solo film, and this guy came right into me. I wasn't even quite finished getting set up. I set up a new stand yesterday, or fit my needs, and I was hesitant on hunting it this morning because it's always tough to get in there and set up a new set, and then you got to set up all your camera gear, and of course I was self filming, so I rolled the dice this morning and came down to it and said, why not hunt it? It's one of my favorite stands to hunt with a gun. So I hunted it, and like I said, I was just barely finished setting up, and he came right in, grunting a little bit. Looked like he was going to come away from me and go down deeper in the draw, and he got about halfway down that hill and turned around and came right up to me. Like I said, he's not the best buck on the farm, but he's one that we wanted to get off here for sure. So we went ahead and pulled the trigger on him this morning. I couldn't be happier. Like I said, I've had a real tough season this year, between my personal life, my work schedule, coaching my son's football team, and everything else we've had going on. I haven't had much opportunity to get out in the stand and really get after these deer. So we got on one today for sure. Like I said, when he come in, it was recognizable right away that he was one of the deer we wanted to get off the farm. Looked good to me. He definitely had the age. He had everything we wanted to have. Could have been a little bigger in his rack, but I ain't mad about that. Nice mature deer, one we wanted to take off the farm. Not mad about it at all. So we've got deer running around, rutting around real hard right now. I hunted hard yesterday, stayed out here all day. Didn't see much of anything worth shooting. I had a nice little 8-pointer, which will be a great deer next year again. Early in the morning, come out, and I think it was this guy. He came up the hill on me a little bit, and I couldn't get him on camera. Had him in the scope, and dedicated to the game, so I couldn't shoot him out of camera. But we passed on him yesterday, and he got out of here, and this morning he came up, and I already made my mind up. If a decent buck came out, he was going to get the lead. So we went ahead and took him. Not mad about him at all. He's a pretty decent buck. Like I said, he's not the biggest one we have on the farm, but sometimes that happens. So, like I said yesterday, he came up the hill on me, and I was committed to shoot him. Just couldn't get him in the camera range, so we let him go by, and had another small little 8-point buck come in yesterday, and then yesterday evening had a real small 9 on the back part of the farm where we couldn't even get you on live. So just testing waters back there and seeing what was going on. Again, this morning we rolled the dice and decided to hunt the stand that I moved around a little bit yesterday. Like I said, I was hesitant to do that because it's always tough to get into a new set without having experience being in there before, and you don't know where you're going to put your gear and your camera arm and all your gear. But we made it in there in time this morning, and got this guy, got him on live for everybody to watch. So check out the app. If you don't have the app downloaded, it's free, it's easy, super fun. You can watch live stream notification. We'll send you push notifications when the deer come out, and if you want to just sit and watch us all day, you can sit and watch us all day. It's up to you. But I got a little bit of work to do on this guy yet this morning, before I head off to church. So we're gonna get him hung up and dressed out, and pack in. And glad you could sit here and watch me get on one.